Bringing joy, imagine action on full control. Fluffy's got a vision, building blocks with precision, LEGO bricks. Imagination in transition, colors everywhere, and lens composition, creating worlds. It's a limitless expedition. Fluffy's in the zone, stacking up the pieces, constructing dreams, unlocking all the secrets, laying the foundation, feeling the excitement increase. Brick by brick, the creativity never ceases. Lights up, it's a show. Fluffy's ready to go, shining bright, illuminating every LEGO glow. Twinkling like stars, a magical spectacle to behold. Bringing joy, imagine action on full control. Fluffy's got a vision, building blocks with precision, LEGO bricks. Imagination in transition, colors everywhere, and lens composition, creating worlds.
Heyo! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on into Fluffy's Brick Studio. I'm your host, Fluffy, and tonight we are continuing working on Tudor Corner. I really want to get this build done. I don't think we're going to finish it today, but I've been wanting to come back to stream because I don't build off stream when I started on stream. So I've been wanting to come back to this and build it. So hello, welcome on in, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great evening. Eli Magnafisher, if I butchered your name, I apologize. Welcome on in. Thank you for being a new part of the channel. I do appreciate it. We're gonna be on bag 13 today out of 9. It's out of 20, but we already did bag 20 because bag 20 we had to do ahead of time. Don't forget, we still have our cup full of pieces, folks. We still have our cup full of pieces that probably we won't be using until literally the end. Hopefully we'll be completing the second floor completely, so we'll be able to actually see some of the second floor being lit, and plus some of the interior parts lit. I do not have my power pack on me. It's actually in my SUV because I went fishing yesterday, so I need to keep the camera powered on, so I made sure to have the power pack. I just didn't grab the power pack out of my fishing bag, so we will not be trying to see it. Maybe I might show a little bit as a short later. If you're on YouTube, you'll definitely be able to see it. So Twitch, if you're not following me on YouTube, do so. Do so. We are gonna be doing depth 395, but we do have to open up bag number 13. Man, I'm picky about everything being straight. Oh, we're gonna be building another clock in this bag. Of course we are, because this room is for the clock man, Mr. Clock. We're gonna call him Mr. Clock. We're gonna call him Mr. Clock, because he loves... I ain't finishing that. How's it going, bud? Welcome on in, buddy. Alright, so we're gonna be building the perch up over in the corner. That's what we're working on now. Which is one bottom with 5 of these stuck on top. You're welcome, bud. Love seeing new viewers. Not only are we building, we're also lighting at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need one more. I should also, real quick, folks. I'm gonna check something real quick. I just want to make sure my delivery's not here yet. No. Gotta check this, make sure. I got a LEGO delivery that comes in today. Okay, it's not here. It still says out for delivery. Perfect. Perfect. All right, now we gotta build a door which enters right into the entryway. It's a nice green door with a black handle. Nice green door with a black handle. So we're not using LEGO's instructions to do this because we are lighting it. So if you're here just to know about the build because you're stuck on something, just know it's not going to be exactly like your instructions because I am using Light My Bricks build instructions in order to be able to light this at the same time. Just a little disclaimer to any rewatchers. How's it going, Devin? Oh no. Ugh. What set do you have to build, bud? I want to say it's going to be right here. I can almost guarantee it's going to be right here. And now think we're gonna build a wall. And no, it's not the wall to China. Hogsmeade Village, awesome. I do have that set in my collection. I've yet to light that set, and I'm actually gonna be mocking that set too. There's a lot of things that are gonna be happening in the channel. It's gonna be from me building the set regularly, then I'm gonna mock it and then light it, or vice versa. We're gonna start mocking a lot of stuff on the stream. I wouldn't say really mocking, it's more like giving the set a little more oomph. Like giving it display plates in a sense. I'm not surprised. They added Evil Jar Jar though. Evil Jar Jar. And if it looks like I'm hot and sweating, guys, I am. There is no AC in my office right now. And it's 80 degrees outside. And I'm on the second floor, which is technically considered the attic. So it's hot. So did you find anything nice magnet fishing lately? I went fishing yesterday. Regular fishing, not magnet fishing. Caught a crappie and about 20 bluegill. No. I would not do that, Devin. That's like borderline littering. Look at that. Nice little wall. All right, now we're gonna be working on a little bit of lighting. We're gonna be lighting up the outside clock, which goes over here. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to get into this bucket. Because the piece I need is not in the pile, which means this piece is technically in bag 20. Yep, I'm correct. It was in bag 20. Alright, bud. Enjoy. Fly, fly, go away.
On Amazon come from independent sellers. Here's Tracy from Lily's of Charleston.
Hi, y'all. We make barbecue sauce, hot sauce, and specialty popcorn.
They get help from Amazon to grow their small business faster.
They handle all our shipping and logistics, which is a big help.
All loaded up. Have a great day, Tracy.
Hot stuff, Tracy.
Ooh, honey.
Shop small business on Amazon.
We're leaving today and entering a world of Space Mountain launching, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror dropping, Banshee flying, world of other worlds. For whatever you love, infinite worlds await at the most magical place on Earth, Walt Disney World Resort.
I do need 2 of these.
Clorox toilet wand, it's all in one. Clorox toilet wand, it's all in one.
Hey, what does all in one mean?
The caddy, the wand, the preloaded pad. There's a cleaner in there, inside the pad.
So Clorox toilet wand is all I need to clean a toilet?
You don't need a bottle of solution to get into this toilet revolution. Clorox, clean feels good.
Use as directed.
And these are LMB's parts, like my bricks. Put a wrench in it. Put a wrench in it. Uh-oh. I'm missing. It could be on me, like I could have it moved it somewhere. I don't understand how it's not in this pile because I moved it all together. I do have a gray one in here that I could use until I find the black one. Actually, I do have a black one in here. That would do. I could have actually put it in here mistakenly. Any fish, honestly. ARWW30. 1, 2. Two lamp covers. We don't need that yet. And then these two. You're gonna take your LED from the top of the lamp. You're gonna set it on. Then you're gonna take one of these hoomajiggies, put that on top. You're then gonna take the bottom of this and you're gonna feed it up. So it makes it even more hidden. Then you take a double-sided wrench and you want this to be going left to right, like that. So technically you could put it on like that. Now we're going to do that again. Take the LED, set it on top of the lamp. Get one of those hoomajiggy pieces, put it on top. Take your line, feed it up in the hole. Then you take another one of those wrenches, put it on. Pretty much you can have that fat like that. Oh my goodness. And you're just clamping these two on each side. I'm making sure that the wire is in between that top area. I don't know. This. We got the lights on, but the bottom piece came off. It's just too much is going on at once, so you're doomed to hit something that's on. I don't have 30 fingers. If I did, it'd probably be easier.
So Clorox toilet wand is all I need to clean a toilet?
You don't need a bottomless solution to get into this toilet revolution. Clorox, clean feels good.
Use as directed.
There's iced coffee, and then there's Nespresso iced coffee, brewed by the Virtuo Pop Machine. Roasted to stay bold even when chilled, with custom blends from double espressos to cold brew style. Simply fill a glass with ice and press the brew button on your Virtuo Pop Machine to enjoy barista quality iced coffee at home. Nespresso iced coffee. Refreshingly bold, refreshingly easy. Click or tap the banner to shop now.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check for your wallet first before hitting the drive-thru.
$6.
Sorry, forgot my wallet. I have change though. Here's 40 cents, another 40. Ooh, a bicentennial.
What's that?
Oh gosh.
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
I was just about to say, is it that head? Because if so, I want it now so I can put it on. All right, need another watch head. I like that better. It's not more hanging, it's more wrapped around. I prefer it this way. Personal preference, I guess. Like that. I'm okay with it wrapped around like this. The other way was just straight down and over. I'd rather have it wrapped. It's closer. I don't want to see the wire gap. Now this is technically going to stay on this side. Like that, which means these wires are going to run into that hole right there. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to make that flooring spot. Just a white block. Oh, we're still in the other bag, that's why. what we're probably doing is making the spot for it here to fill this in. Now we can finish up that flooring area. So I gotta make sure by pulling this up, the wires stay ran down. Alright, that's the wiring for the lamp. It's going to be hidden because there is a wall that's going to be here. So you're really not going to see it once the wall is up. And that piece is going to come straight down. That will be hidden from this peak spot over here. Now we can seal off this spot. I was just about to say, it looks like we could use some more support. I really like how this came out here. I mean, I gave it plenty enough that there's motion here if I want to adjust. I think we're working on a pillar next. Could be wrong. It looks like it wants me to put one of these pieces like that. I was about to say it jumped me way back. Hold on. It looks like they're closed. And it's like that. Why do you keep jumping me back? That jumped me too far forward. Oh, this is going to be a table. This is going to be a table. Which, of course, is going to have more clocks on it. And now I need a printed clock head. And then we have another clock. Goes here. Like that, with another clock head. Two different clocks. It's gonna be right there. It's one space away from the wall, looks like. And if you guessed it, we are making another clock. This is gonna have a brown body. Boom. Another clock.
Clorox toilet wand, it's all in one. Clorox toilet wand, it's all in one.
Hey, what does all in one mean?
The caddy, the wand, the preloaded pad. There's a cleaner in there, inside the pad.
So Clorox toilet wand is all I need to clean a toilet?
You don't need a bottle of solution to get into this toilet.
Could this be another clock?
Directed.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check for your wallet first before hitting the drive-thru.
$6.
Sorry, forgot my wallet. I have change though. Here's 40 cents, another 40. Ooh, a bicentennial.
What's that?
Oh gosh.
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. Summer's here, and you can now get almost anything you need for your sunny days delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a well-groomed lawn delivered, but you can get a chicken parmesan delivered. A cabana? That's a no. But a banana? That's a yes. A nice tan? Sorry, nope. But a box fan? Happily yes. A day of sunshine? No. A box of fine wines? Yes. Uber Eats can definitely get you that. Get almost anything delivered with Uber Eats. Order now. Alcohol in select markets. Product availability may vary by region. See app for details.
Now we put the white one on this one. The oval ones. And of course, we're gonna have this inside the pendle. I was about to say, they didn't make it easy to put that pendle in. That's gonna be right here. Another clock, more clocks. For Mr. Clockman. The keeper of clocks. I don't have a gold square one. There it is. It was super hidden. And would you know that this is a clock too? You're on it. It's a clock too. Whittle clock, whittle clock. I've never seen so many clocks in the same room except for my grandmother's house. 1, 2, 3. Do the same thing for the other side. 1, 2, 3. I bet you this is another clock. How's it going, Kelly? I'm gonna try to make these lives more frequent. I have a schedule made up because I got a lot of projects I'm working on. And I gotta organize everything. This has gotta be a clock. It's another clock. Holy clocks. Funny thing is, they all tell the same time too. That's what's even funnier. You ready for summer, Kelly? I knew it. I knew that's where this was gonna go. It's another clock. Holy clock! Six of these peach ones stacked high. Five, 6. But I gotta make sure this wire is down before I can put this one on. Yeah, 2 sets of windows now. A big with a small on top of it. The other one here. Now we gotta stack 3 of these high and put the
When you're with Amex Business Platinum,
roof
going the
ones
extra mile for
all
your
the way
business
up.
pays off. With 5 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked through AmexTravel.com, you can earn more points to help grow
So
your
it gives the
business.
slope
With access to more
illusion
than 1,400
on
lounges
each
globally
side.
through the American Express
And then we're gonna have to
Global
make the
Lounge
same one we made
collection,
here,
Centurion Lounge,
possibly
or
on the
your
other
refill.
side.
You can stay fresh wherever your business travel takes you. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/amexbusiness.
A question from AT&T and FirstNet. When you dedicate your life to saving others, don't you deserve something dedicated to you? We think so. That's why the government chose us, AT&T, to build FirstNet, a one-of-a-kind nationwide network for first responders. Because their connection changes everything. Learn more at FirstNet.
Gives it that nice illusion. Just like I thought, we're gonna put the other one right here.
Business Plus platform, an easier way for Connecticut business owners to manage health benefits, including individual coverage health reimbursement arrangements, or ICHRA. ICHRA gives employees the flexibility to purchase individual health plans while allowing owners to set the budget. An innovative solution that meets the budgetary needs of each business and the healthcare needs of every employee.
Which means the slope goes
Learn
the
more
opposite
at
direction.
accesshealthct.com/businessplus.
So it's supposed to be this supposed to be a light of some sort? I love how you really don't see the wire no more. It's just so great when you can just high wire. Bye wire. Bye. Holy Toledo, you really want 7 of these? You can't just give me one big long piece? No, we like 7. Don't even tell me that this was a way for them to up the piece count by saying, okay, instead of giving me a 2x8, let's make it until 8 1x2. Oh, you got the Venator. That's awesome. If you're trying to follow along, do not follow along because I am lighting this at the same time. I'm using Light My Bricks instructions to be able to build and light at the same time. But thanks for coming by and hanging out. I do appreciate it. Alright, it starts with one and then the other. I swear, I can't believe they did that just to boost the piece count. Oh, there's not one on the end? Okay. Okie dokie. Get the little door. Is this correct? If so, go like that. Maybe I'll do the same. I got the lights for the Venator. What brand did you go with? That's why I was confused. Oh, yeah. You don't even see that wire. Awesome. Great choice, my bud. That's the only brand I use. Wonderful choice. You can't go wrong. Five high on the poles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I bump into this? I did bump into it. Put this down here, and then we're gonna clamp this on the piece. Boom! Perfect pole. But then we got 5 high on the block, 1x1 blocks, right here. 2, 3, 4, 5. I've figured them much on this one. 4 high with a special piece on top. My goal is by the end of 2025, every set that I have built will be lit all at once. Right now, nothing's lit all of them tied together. They're all lit separately. Bag 14 already, even though I got so many pieces. See, that's the thing with lighting and building at the same time. I'm not 100% sure. I definitely did not pay the sale price, which is the sale price right now. So it would have been $89.99 sale right now for $67.49. I need bag 14 though. Well, we got some foliage in this one. Yeah, it's probably for the side over there. The vines running up. Honestly, I knew what I was getting into when I got into Lego. Like, and then when I decided that I'm only doing Lego sets that I can personally light and stuff like that, I already knew what I was getting into. So at the end of the day, a price is not going to deteriorate me from doing it. You live once, right, bud? You live once. Trust me, there's worse things I can spend my money on. Besides the light kit, the Lego set always has value, so. That's where my mindset is. Set don't lose value. It gains value. That's 1x4. I need the 1x3. Here we go. Sometimes it will take Light My Bricks light kit for me to be like, oh, yep, now I'm getting that set. I originally wasn't. I was on the fence of getting it. Oh, but I seen their light kit. Now I gotta get it. Now I gotta get it. Now I gotta get it. Like, so hard. Just find me a 1x2. Oh, more windows. Oops. I have Bar Door lit. I have Rivendell lit. Those are my two big sets are lit. I still have to light the D&D set. I know, right? The only way I would keep a set that's not being lit is if it was nostalgic. Like, it had to be nostalgic to me. There had to be a reason for it. Like childhood memory or something along that lines. Other than that, the set has to be lit. Because honestly, sometimes not all sets can be. But I'm going to be doing some mocking for some sets that really can't light. And get somehow light in them. Even if it's just spotlights, just to make them shine. Ever have any questions about Light My Brick? I'm more than welcome to help you, bud. I really am. I've been dealing with Light My Brick for 2-3 years.
Feels like I'm in this Walt Disney World parade. We came to play. Watch. Minnie Mouse! Love those yellow shoes. Girl.
I started when it was 1.0. I'll tell you what, 2.0 is a game changer.
There's iced coffee, and then there's Nespresso iced coffee, brewed by the Virtuo Pop Machine.
Of course you gotta get fancy.
With custom blends from double
Of
espressos
course
to
you
cold
gotta
brew
get
style.
fancy.
Simply fill a glass with ice. And press the brew button on your Virtuo Pop Machine to enjoy barista quality iced coffee at home. Nespresso iced coffee. Refreshingly bold, refreshingly easy. Click or tap the banner to shop now.
I'm talking about the window.
Lady Jennifer of Coolidge.
Them adding the pole in like that. And then an arch like this.
They accept Discover at Renaissance fairs?
Making it fancy.
Here, Discover is accepted at the places I love to shop. Get it with the times.
With the times? You're playing the lute.
Yeah, and it sounds pretty good, right?
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Chapter 6, Your Window to the Wild. Overlanding in her all-new 4Runner had proven addictive, and as she grabbed her gear through the rear window, she knew this too wasn't the end. The all-new Toyota 4Runner, Your Window to the Wild.
Oh, now I see how. Yep, I get it now. Boom. Boom. With these. I mean, even myself, I'll take what Light My Brick did and I might change something because I feel like a path might be a little bit different. Oh great, we gotta do the same thing twice. Thrilling. We gotta make 2 fancy windows. Oh boy. Too far. There we go. I just want to know where I'm putting this window. There's one window, and then we gotta go back and start building the other one. We should be able to finish the second floor today, for sure. For sure. And then Monday we'll finish. We should be able to finish the set completely on Monday. The big F1 Lego and put that put light. Hey, they got the new they got the kits for it now, where you can do the starter kits and pretty much wire it the same way, which is nice. I know. People look at me like I'm crazy, like I'm already spending all this money on Lego and then I'm adding lights to them. And now the value has gone up ridiculously out of my pocket. But it's like, hey, once you see what it looks like, with it, you can't disagree. But I'm all about realistic though. Like you'll see other companies out there that are like just putting lights anywhere, and it literally drives me bonkers. Like there's just some sets that just don't need lights just to be able to have a kit for it, but people do buy them. I don't know why. It looks a nuisance to me, especially when I seen companies starting to light that black cat and putting lights around the eyes and around the ears and along the body. I'm like, oh yeah, this is not, no. It's a display piece. Unless the way you can light something that's meant to like just be displayed, not lit, the only way to do that is you got to put it onto a display platform and then light the platform in my eyes, that's the objective way to get around that. And then put some lights on the platform. Not just throw a bunch of strip lights everywhere. Just call it a light kit. But hey, that's just my opinion. Yep, I know what you mean. The Venator cost me $1,000 and the light cost me $180. Where are you from, GB? I thought so. In my head, I'm thinking to myself, he's going to say Australia. He's going to say Australia. In my head, I'm thinking of it. I'm like, he's going to say Australia. Because I'm like, thinking to myself, I'm like, the Venator is not $1,000. So he's got to be probably in Australia. That makes me wonder, for the state where I'm in, if we're supposed to be getting $1,000 Death Star, what is that going to cost for you? If you're wondering, I'm going to get that set. Who wouldn't want to be able to say you have $1,000 Lego set? Sorry, I'm still missing the L. That's because the L is still in the bag. That one's gonna cost me $1,250. You do know that light kit's probably gonna be $200, $200-300. The light kit. And I'm not saying that is a bad thing either. I'm just saying if it's anywhere what people are thinking that the set's gonna be like, there's gonna be lots of room that's gonna be leading lights, lots of effects. It's gonna rank up. So. But dude, that is gonna be a piece of discussion. That will be a talking piece in anybody's house. Do I have a spot for it? Nope. Not unless I put a table dead center in the middle of my room and that's what holds the Death Star. That's about the only option I have. I'm assuming we got 3 pillars we're gonna make. 1, 2, and 3. This still has yet to have the 3 bottom blades. Yes, it's $300 for that as well. I would not be surprised. Now here's the big question for you. And I have that question in my head too, because there are times that I prefer, building a set, then adding the light kit later on. That's just how I am. There's times I can wait, especially when you have to pre-order the light kit and you have to wait for the light kit to come in. So sometimes I'll be like, okay, I want to build this now, but I'm okay with, lighting it later. Biggest question is, do you build the Death Star before you build the Death Star then light it, or do you wait for the light kit? That's the big question. Four, 5. I thought that was wrong color. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's gonna go right here. Actually, to be honest, I don't care. I'm gonna take this off to give myself the full aspect to push this to the side. Perfect. Oh no. Fix the clock. It's the angle that's the problem. With that stupid wrench.
What's happening, y'all? It's Anthony Edwards.
I fixed it. It's good. I work on it with the lights. Do like to build it first, and I have to take it apart and put the lights in. Yeah, I prefer either or. It all depends if I really want to build the set now, in my opinion. That's where the terms I've come to. Like the Shire.
I'm Sarah.
There's a good chance I'm probably going to build that
I take blocks of cheese and
before
to art. People, places, animals,
I light it. But that's just because I got other things in mind.
astronauts, cars, cows, moons. I spend a lot of time with cheese by myself.
Want a career as a cheese sculptor? We're not the school for you. Want a degree to help prepare you for a career in healthcare, business, or education? Check us out at post.edu. Post University. Post makes it personal.
I fixed it. That's better. It's very hard and unbalanced. You're literally working with 3 wrenches in a sense to hold it.
Our fully online program can even be completed in as few as 15 months.
So it's pretty much don't touch, put it together and leave it alone.
Summer and fall classes.
All right, we got to make 2 more pillars. They're each 6 brick high. And they also have a spacer on top of it. Well, my missus is not into Lego, but she likes to make me happy, so she lets me spend on Lego. So I can see both sides of that situation. It's good to have somebody that can build with you kind of thing, but also then it comes to the point that sometimes you're spending more because there's sets you don't want but she might. I can see both sides of the situation. Oh, that front wall looking nice. All right, now we're gonna seal this off. And if you notice why there's a spacer on this one, because on the bottom of here, it's actually going into this spot. Instead of in the two side slots, it's actually sitting in this one. And that's how LEGO got by with that, which is phenomenal. Like this one, it's going to be sitting in the middle one. Boom. Now the fun part, we get to put the sealant on the floor. Because this is going to be for the next level. Which holds all the walls together. Gives the walls its integrity. GB Miles, be careful if you get into modulars though. You'll blow your budget real fast. My first modular was the police station because I wanted to be able to light in stuff. That's pretty much what really got me into lighting. And back into LEGO. Was the whole city aspect. This one, this one 1x4. Now the front has 1, 2, 3, 4 changes. 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna add a stud. Amen, brother. Amen. I see, I buy, I regret it later. I see, I buy, I regret it later. I see, I buy, I regret it later. Alright. So we're gonna need a LEGO clear, a LEGO 1x4, I mean 1x1, and WW15, ARWW15 white. And then we need what's been used for many different things, from hammer to flashlight, you name it. So you're going to take the LED, you're going to set that on top of this. You're going to add the clear right on top of it. What I always do is I always go a little more this way, because as I push down, it'll pull to the right. So you get a nice flat, just like that. Little tricks of the trade. And then you add that on. And that's going to be for the light for the side door. Which, unfortunately, in this case, you really are not going to be able to hide the wire on it. It happens, folks. It happens. There's just some cases that you just can't hide the wire. And honestly, this is one of them. But hey, even on a house with outdoor lights, you see wiring. This other spot's gonna be capped off. And now we gotta do some vegetation. Upside down heart. And this is just going to be used to push into the hole. Just like this. We'll have to go now, mate. Do some videos, but have a great chat and stay safe. See you later, bud. On the community page, I'm actually going to post a schedule of when I'm going to always be live. Because people have been asking. Lately I've been very random. But I'm going to get more focused on it. My big sets is what I go live with. The little ones, I'll either make a stop motion if it's tiny or a time lapse if it's... Hold on. I'm looking at this differently. Flip that around. Okay, that there. That there. Heart there. In dead center, we'll put the vine. But stay safe, bud. Just like that. Then we need a blue.
Clorox Sentiva smells like lavender.
Well, that's not creepy or nothing.
It's like Clorox. And feels like...
All right, that could go on for a while. Experience the long-lasting freshness of Clorox Sentiva. Available in Clorox Sentiva Lavender Scented Bleach. Use as directed.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check for your wallet first before hitting the drive-thru.
$6.
Sorry, forgot my wallet. I have change though. Here's 40 cents, another 40. Ooh, a bicentennial.
What's that?
Oh gosh.
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Get tickets now. Look, they got a dog. To the movie event of the
Now I'm worried about something. I'm gonna have to keep this on the side that way because I'm not putting pressure on this pole. Not happening.
Adorable little psychopath.
Disney's Lilo and Stitch, rated PG. Parental guidance suggested. Only in theaters May 23rd. Get tickets now.
I know there's wires in it, that's why I'm lifting it up. Yeah, looks great. Black pipe. And a cap. There's another black cap piece. Yes, we do. Nikes. Hold on. I was overthinking that. That goes there. These go on here. Alright, I cannot flip this all the way upside down. You nuts? I will do it from this angle. This was not supposed to. Okay. There should be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4 wires. 1. One, 2, 3, and 4. And then a small one of these. Part of me wants to change that. I didn't know it popped out here. Not that noticeable, it is what it is. I'm not gonna freak out about it. Thanks, bye. Can't really flip that over. How's it going, Rocky Raccoon? Alright. I'm gonna hold it for this. I want to make sure I put it in the right spot. There we go. Now I don't care. To light the building up. That's what the wires are for. To light the building up. Light in Lego makes everything so much better. See, that's one of the lights right there. Cheerios, bud. Cheerios. Rocky Raccoon, I hope you're having a great evening. So you want B15, which is a 15mm jumper wire. It'll look 20 times better once it's fully done and lit. Clean the wires off. And then this one's gonna go on this side. Another jumper that's gonna go right here. And that's probably going to be for another light. So we do take this one and put it under. But I'm going to pull it under here so I can drag the wire tight so it's not hanging that much. It's just the clock falling off. And that's one way to hide the wire up, by looping it under the light. Now we got a short one. It's called the B5, also known as 5mm. 5mm belt. Now put a flat attachment there because I can almost guarantee we're gonna about to put this one in, possibly, or it's gonna be the bigger one. Which I'm gonna put this wire on this side. This is the other power cable, which is going to bring power to the next floor, which I'm going to wire that under here. this lamp. They want on this one. And then these two on the other one. I see how they want it done. It'll give me a second. We'll get it on. The wires look like a mess right now, but they won't stay that way. This one's gonna go this side. I didn't put that under there. Crud. Alright. I'm gonna take this back off and get that other one under. There we go. Whew. Oh, what the heck's this going to? It's not going to this one?
Clorox Sentiva smells like lavender.
I was wrong.
Like Clorox.
It's a small.
And feels like
About 15 millimeter.
Alright, that could go on for a while. Experience the long-lasting freshness of Clorox Sentiva. Available in Clorox Sentiva Lavender Scented Bleach. Use as directed.
Summer's here, and you can now get almost anything you need for your
But
sunny
at
day
least,
delivered with Uber
alright.
Eats. What do we
I
mean
got
by
this one on.
almost? Well, you can't get a well-groomed lawn delivered, but you can get a chicken parmesan delivered. A cabana? That's a no. But a banana? That's a yes. A nice tan? Sorry, nope. But a box fan? Happily yes. A day of sunshine? No. A box of fine wines? Yes. Uber Eats can definitely get you that. Get almost anything delivered with Uber Eats. Order
And
now
then
on
this
all in select markets.
light is going to
Vary
attach
by Regency app for
right
details.
here.
Sometimes an identity threat is a ring of professional hackers, and sometimes it's an overworked accountant who forgot to encrypt their connection while sending bank details.
I need a coffee.
And you need LifeLock, because your info is in endless places. It only takes one mistake to expose you to identity theft. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year at LifeLock.com.
Okay, I see what it's doing. So this is going to go on this side. But there's a piece. There's a piece that we are not using in the set that we are going to vitalize for something else, because it is a black piece. I don't even see it. I swear I've seen that 1x4 though. I don't think we used it, Brandon. I'm gonna put these back in because we are gonna be done for today. Trying to look for that 1x4. weird. But the 1x4 is supposed to hold this down. I'm gonna look in my spare thing for I know I have a spare 1x2 that I could use to hold down that wire. There we go. All right, now you're gonna take your building back over. And that's what we got so far. Now, if I added power to the side over here, because I customized this on a Mills plate, I put it on a Mills plate, but then also added power to this Mills plate, which means the building runs down to under the Mills plate to a wireless adapter on the side. So if I add wireless power here, it will power this whole unit. But my charger's out in the car, so I'm not able to do that for you. But stay tuned on YouTube. I'm going to post a short of what this looks like later on tonight as a little update. And yeah, she's looking good. She's looking real good. You really don't see much wires. I mean, you see wires here. You see a little bit there. Well, that's really it. So. Alright, folks. This is what we got. This is where we're at now. Looking great, looking great. We got the other wireless adapter sitting right there, so when we add the next floor on, the next floor can be powered. The main power's over here, hidden. Main power's over on the side. Main power's over on the side, hidden under the dumpster, which runs under the plate. But looking good, looking good. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. I duly appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one. As always, keep building your life just one simple brick at a time. Bye for now, everybody. I'll see you guys on Monday.